With so much going on in the world, like it makes you wonder, like, what is the value of black lives? I'm merely asking a question because it seems like the actions of too many people that look just like us continue to keep just treating black lives like they don't mean anything. And I've got this story to prove to you guys my point yet again that we've got to stop being our own worst enemy. Let me give you guys a disclaimer about my content, so I don't want you guys to get triggered and get mad and cry about it for those who ain't never been here before. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And we're getting this story from foxnews.com, so thank you for the article. And I want you guys to go along with me on this. I want y'all to tell me, how much do y'all think a black life is worth in, where's this area at? In Philadelphia. What is the price of a black life in Philadelphia? I want y'all to type the actual number in. What do you think a life is worth in Philadelphia to people who look like this? Okay? Let's talk about this. A woman allegedly, that's a woman allegedly, accused of opening fire on a baby and its parents, a little baby and its parents at point blank range, striking the child in the leg in a shocking caught on camera incident. So I need to also give you guys another disclaimer about that content warning. Following video is going to contain material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. 2 of them. This was caught on camera, and this person has been arrested, with police saying that the terrifying incident stemmed from an outstanding drug debt. How much do you think it was over? How much money do y'all think it was over? From an outstanding drug debt. The woman by the name of Dominique Billups, 28 years old, right there, was arrested Friday, hours after police posted a spine-chilling video of the incident online. If y'all want to see it, I will show it to you. It's very blurry, but I will show it to you if y'all want to see it. The shocking video shows Billups walking up. I'm not going to say allegedly because you see the damn video. Shows Billups walking up and shooting at a family outside a home on the 4000 block of Meridian Street at around 5:50 p.m. Thursday in Holmesburg, a neighborhood in the northeast section of Philadelphia. The parents are next to the baby, who was in a stroller, and Billups allegedly fires 2 shots at the father, who runs for cover. The parents, who have been blurred out in the police video. Billups then walks up alongside the mother, who is pointing at the child, before the woman fires a 3rd shot at blank range at the parent. "My baby," she screams. As the baby cries out, the footage shows. This person says F-U-C-K, your baby, B-I-T-C-H. That's what she said about this black life. While we talk about Black Lives Matter, I want y'all to remember that. This is what she said. F that baby, B-I-T-C-H. The shooter screams at the mother before stuffing the gun in her top and walking away. Police said that the 7-month-old child was shot in the leg, and a Good Samaritan brought him to Nazareth Hospital before he was moved to Jefferson Torresdale. He is in good condition. Let me read that again. Maybe y'all didn't catch that. I need y'all to type a dollar amount. Tell me what y'all think that this amount of money was over. I'm going to read that again. Police say that the 7-month-old baby, who was in a stroller, was brought to Nazareth Hospital before he was moved to Jefferson Torresdale. He is in good condition. So what does that mean? That means that the parents bailed. They ran away and left their child. Did y'all catch that? I don't know if y'all caught that the first time. Strangely, the parents were not at the scene when police arrived and were also not at the hospital either. Do y'all know why? Like to hear it, here it go. That video is very disturbing. It looks like this stems from $100 narcotic debt. Over $100. Rosenbaum said at a press conference. Rosenbaum said she's been charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and other crimes. He said the father was the initial target of Billups and that they appeared to have had an argument down the street a short time prior. The parents don't live on Meridian and the residents say that they don't know them. I'm upset for the neighbors. This area is not known for violence. He added that the video was key to apprehending Billups and highlighted the importance of providing footage to police. Police initially put the video out and described the suspect as a heavy-set black female with long dreadlocks. They said that she was last seen running toward the 4000 block of Lansing Street in a black sweatshirt with a large front graphic, light blue jeans, and black shoes with white soles. She was arrested at a home on Friday, and police searched that address and another where they recovered a magazine with 11 various bullets. You know why the parents ran away? Because they had warrants. They should never be allowed to be parents to this child ever again. To abandon the child because you didn't want to get caught by the police and you left your child there to die and y'all didn't notice how they said a good Samaritan took the child to the hospital? And the parents were so concerned about saving themselves that they abandoned their child. Let me give you guys the fair usage. And I'm going to warn you again that you're going to see the video. So if you don't want to watch it, exit the video now. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. Now, it's going to be a little bit blurred out. You're not going to see it very clearly, but you'll hear it. You'll be able to see some movement. But it still could be traumatizing. So again, I'm going to warn you. Following video contains, let me make it bigger since people be crying, acting like they didn't know no better. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. If you can't handle it, that is your forewarning. Exit the video if you don't want to see it. It's blurred out. But you can hear the shots. You can hear some of the things that are said. If that's traumatizing for you, exit. All right, let's get it. So as you can see right there, I'm going to back it up. All that over $100. Let me show y'all this part. Because I'm going to show you where that she shot the baby. In the leg. Right there. Aiming the gun at the baby, man. These emotional, dangerous ass creatures. Y'all see that, right? Right there in the bottom middle. Unstable ass creature.
They called the police, and the police went to the location where they were at, and they were subsequently brought down here for interviews. In the meantime, detectives had processed the scene out there, recovered 3 fired cartridge casings, 9mm. They also recovered a video. That video was released yesterday out on social media and our YouTube page. Yesterday morning also, detectives had gone out and followed up from the interviews, the information they gained from the parents, that they were up on Frankfort Avenue, the 7900 block, and there was an argument. So we went to several locations on that stretch of Frankfort Avenue from 7700 to 7900, recovered several business videos. We were able to get a better picture of the offender than what was released. That video was brought back here to be processed by our digital officers who recover video and put the packages together for evidence and dissemination. When they did that, several detectives had been working yesterday, along with myself, and one of the detectives from one of the other squads had recognized the female as being involved in another shooting where she was the victim in 2022, nearby on the 4200 block of Rowan in August of 22. At that time, the video had gone out on local media stations and social media accounts. We received a tip. That tip gave the name of the offender who was arrested last night. That also matched the name of the shooting victim that the detectives thought it was. So during the course of the evening last night, with the name in hand, detectives followed up with the witnesses, and they were shown photo arrays and positively identified the suspect. At that time, the Highway Patrol unit here in Philadelphia was asked to help out and help locate a vehicle that was also seen in the video that was known to be used by the suspect. That vehicle was located in the area of 5900 Loretto last night, and Highway Patrol officers conducted a surveillance on that vehicle. Shortly thereafter, a female had gone to that vehicle to use it. She was stopped, and information was gained that the suspect was at a house on the 1300 block of Van Kirk. The suspect was asked to come out of the house, and she did, and surrendered to the Highway Patrol officers and was taken into custody without incident. She was brought down here. At that time, detectives secured a search warrant for that location, looked for any additional evidence, such as clothing and a weapon. Also, they had gained information that she had another address, also in the Northeast, nearby that location, 6100 block of Alma. They also got search warrants for that location. During the course of the investigation, search warrants, they recovered 1 extended magazine, and 11 live rounds of various different kinds of ammunition. The suspect has been formally charged by the DA's office with aggravated assault, 3 counts, possession of a crime, recklessly endangering another person, etc. So right now she's awaiting formal arraignment, bail. Her name is Dominique, Dominique Billups, Bill. Make sure I spell this right. UPS.
Police say Dominique Billups was arrested yesterday without incident in Northeast Philadelphia. Investigators believe this whole ordeal started from a drug debt. It was this video and other images gathered from nearby businesses that helped police find the woman seen here, allegedly shooting a 7-month-old baby in Mayfair on Thursday night.
Just shows how important it is for people to, get video.
Police say the suspect, identified as 28-year-old Dominique Billups, had a confrontation with the parents of the baby a few blocks from where the shooting happened near Frankfort Avenue.
Looks like this all stems from a $100 narcotics debt.
is what we're being told.
Investigators says Billups then followed the couple to the 4000 block of Meridian Street, where she opened fire on the parents, missing them, but striking the baby in the leg.
It makes you, walk up to somebody with a stroller and shoot them. It's sometimes the things we see are mind-boggling. We don't understand it.
The baby was taken to the hospital by a Good Samaritan. The parents both had pending warrants for non-violent crimes and left the scene, but later contacted police.
I think they were just fearful that they were going to be, arrested for those warrants. So that's why they initially fled. But then by the time they had gotten back to the house, they immediately called and called and said our baby got shot.
Police say surveillance video obtained by detectives and tips from the public were key in finding the shooter.
We covered several business videos. We were able to get a better picture of the offender.
Billups was arrested last night in Northeast Philly. Detectives also searched 2 properties linked to her.
We covered 1 extended magazine and 11 live rounds of various.
So think about that. Yeah, you said she can't shoot. She stuck the gun in the baby carriage and shot the baby in the leg. Over $100 debt. You almost killed a baby. You almost killed the man, which was the person you had the issue with. Then you almost attempted to kill the mother. And then you're going to throw your life away. So I want y'all to think about that. When I ask y'all, what is a black life worth? That means 4 black lives were almost taken over $100. $25 a piece. So clearly in this area, black lives are only worth $25 a piece. If you could just throw away black lives just like that, because she would have killed any of them, that would have been a life sentence. Absolutely. All 3 of them would have been dead, and she would have been doing a life sentence. 4 black lives, $100, $25 a pop. That's how we value black lives, clearly, in our own actions.
Different kinds of ammunition.
And then on top, thank you, forgot about that part, and the parents ran away because they had warrants.
Billups, now facing 3 charges of aggravated assault, is awaiting her bail hearing. Police highlighted how crucial helping the community can be to solve cases like this one.
If you don't know if it's going to help or not, just call us, because sometimes you might be that one piece of the puzzle. And yesterday, that piece of the puzzle was coming in the same time that we were looking this person up, and it worked out.
The baby is expected to be okay. Police say DHS is also doing an investigation on this case. I'm Isabel Sanchez, NBC 10 News.
Well, tonight we're learning new information about the person who shot and wounded a 7-month-old baby. We've learned that woman is no stranger to law enforcement. Action News reporter Brianna Gallagher is following the latest developments. She joins us live outside police headquarters tonight with full details. Brianna.
Yeah, Walter, well, today we heard from police as they made an arrest in connection to that shooting of a 7-month-old baby. Police say that suspect clearly could see that there was a stroller, but shots still rang out. Disturbing video captures what took place. Police say the baby was shot in the leg by one of the bullets, but when they got to the scene, the parents were nowhere to be found.
The mother and father, who had gone to the hospital initially, had left that location. They were in fear of the police because they had some outstanding warrants.
Philadelphia police have arrested 28-year-old Dominique Billups for allegedly shooting a 7-month-old baby on the 4000 block of Meridian Street in Holmesburg Thursday night.
You knew they had a stroller. You know what I mean? What we were talking about it yesterday. Like, what makes you, walk up to somebody with a stroller and shoot them?
Officials say the parents told them about an argument that took place on the 7900 block of Frankford Avenue prior to the shooting.
It looks like this all stems from a $100 narcotics debt, is what we're being told.
There, they were able to get a better visual of their suspect.
One of the detectives from one of the other squads had recognized the female as being involved in another shooting.
With the video and tips from the public, police were able to find the vehicle involved. Billups was taken into custody within 24 hours of the shooting without incident.
It's sad. I mean, you see in that video, she literally points the gun at the mother of the baby, who's also a juvenile, and fires. Luckily, she missed. 7-month-old baby might not remember that, but it's always going to be there. That story's always going to be out there.
Phillips is facing several charges, and police say surveillance video and tips from the public really helped them make an arrest so quickly. They say that baby, as of last check yesterday, the hospital was making arrangements to release the baby to the family. Live outside of Philadelphia Police Headquarters, Brianna Gallagher, Channel 6.
Let's go ahead and end that right there. I'm going to get my closing thoughts. Apparently, in this area, a black life is worth $25 a piece. $100. 4 people was willing to give away their lives, except the baby. And that's just what we've come to. That's just really sad to see. She needs a life sentence. She needs a life sentence for actually shooting a baby. That should flat out get you a life sentence. For attempting to commit murder against those other 2 people, that should also constitute life sentences. She should be doing 3 life sentences. People like this don't learn, and people like this cannot be rehabilitated, and they should not get another chance to hurt, murder, or abuse children, let alone anybody else. So I hope y'all stand on that. Let's get real justice. And for those parents, they don't need custody of this baby ever again. So hopefully they lose custody of this baby, and the baby can end up in hands where it can actually grow up and become something great and survive. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for listening to this story. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Thank you.